I invite you, as always, to make your practice your own. So anything that you want to do, you want to take a bit stronger, please do. Another thing we're likely to be feeling around this time is we're going to be feeling at our most sensual. So if we are looking to, if we're trying to conceive and our hormones are telling us that this is the time to start getting busy, we're going to naturally start feeling a bit more sensual. Okay, those jokes of of women jumping on men at this time of the month and not giving them a choice. It's not really a joke sometimes. We are we naturally, our hormones are rising. We're naturally feeling a lot more. Our testosterone is really high. We want it. So I like to involve a kind of a more sensual feel in these classes. I will often, to be honest, this time of the month, I would quite often kind of skip a traditional yoga class and, you know, basically do more kind of free flowing kind of dance. If you want to put some music on in the background where you are, make sure it's kind of like really nice and, I don't know, just got a kind of a deep vibe to it. Do you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, you want to be moving in a more sensual way. So I tend to keep things flowing, sensual, but a little bit with a bit more strength. This is when I would do more kind of sun salutations in this class, and this time of the month. Then as we move through the month, I would do more moon salutations. But yeah, let's just practice. And as I say, I invite you to take it deeper if you'd like to, and please excuse me if I pull back in any poses, etc. Okay, so let's just take a moment just to sit on our mats. Couple of deep breaths. If you could just have a small smile on your face. Often it's not the movement that we're doing, it's the energy and the intention behind it. As we're sat here just breathing deeply, you can keep your eyes soft. I'm just going to start swaying side to side. Kind of really focusing our energy around our womb space. You can pop your hands there if it feels nice for you, or you can just have them resting on your knees. You just really feel your way into your body. Start moving your head from side to side as well. Kind of thinking, kind of belly dancer vibes, you know, that soft, sensual fluidity. And I'm going to start moving your torso around in a circle, kind of sushi grinds. You might want to put your hands on your knees. You may want a block underneath you. Just go round clockwise. Just really feeling prana move down from our root chakra, well, move up from our root chakra, moving up the body, and round in a counterclockwise motion. You can engage ujjayi breath whilst doing this if it feels good. find that lovely breath just feels a real connection I feel when I do it. Really helps me ground down within my body. And you can just come still. Bring your legs out in a kind of a mermaid position. So we've got left leg across the front of the mat, right leg down in a right angle. And we're just going to pop the left hand down, sweep up with the right. And you open to where it feels nice for you. Feel that heart open up. So we're just pressing down on the left, lifting up our hips, stretching out with the right. Take it where you want to go. Just keep those movements fluid. Almost like a dance. And one more on this side. We're going to come back to switch our legs over the other direction. So our right hand's on the floor. And the same. Sweep on round. Really throw that right shoulder, that left shoulder back, open up the heart space. Press those hips forward to where they want to go. Just really connect with the sensual human being that you are. And one more. We're going to move round onto our hands and knees. Just make it nice and soft. We're just wiggling those hips round in a figure of 8. Take the knees wide if that feels good. You can sink back as you're doing them. Just have a little play. It's all about getting the movement in that pelvis, movement in those hips. Really working on that kind of that sacral chakra. Just, You just want that energy to be flowing around our room space, around our vagina, around, just around the whole pelvic region. And it's all right to feel good. We are allowed to feel good. We are allowed to feel sensual, to feel sexual. This is just about feeling back into your body. And as you start to become a little stiller, we're going to move our hands out in front. Sit back onto our feet. Swoop through in a puppy. And if you're feeling good, you can go into an up dog from here. And press back into puppy. Swoop. Up dog if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, you can just carry on with the sweeping. Really stretch out. Feel that energy flow. all the way down your spine. Stretch out down the back of your pelvis. Good movement in the hips as you're going backwards, tilting forwards. Just be really aware of the energy moving through the pelvic region. So if you're moving through and going into up dog, you might be going at a slightly slower pace. It's great. If you're just swooping, just close your eyes and really connect. And if you're feeling nice and strong today, you might just want to tuck your toes under, creep those hands forward. Just come up into a plank for the moment. Feeling super strong, you might just want to do a couple of knees to nose. Knees down, untuck toes, just come up into hero's pose, sat on our heels. Just turn around. Just going to sweep on up with our breath. Down. Breathe in to go up. Breathe out to go down. Soften the eyes, have a small smile on your face. One more. Don't be afraid to make noises in your practice all throughout life. You know, if you want to just have a little as you're practicing, do tuck our toes under. We're just going to pop our heels down onto the floor, and then we're just going to gently roll on up. Bring our arms wide, hands up to the sky, arms down. We're just going to roll down now, just because it feels so darn nice. Soften those knees so you're not taking any extra strain. Hands to the floor. Just have a little sway while you're down here. Just swaying, just feel the stretch out from your lower back. And come to still, gently roll on up. Roll those shoulders out. Make sure your feet are at least hip width apart. Okay, I'm just going to sway from side to side. This would be the bit where if I were on my own, I'd probably like break out into some kind of like free dancing frenzy. You might not want to see that. Not everything is meant for other people's eyes. Just sway your hips as you're moving your arms from side to side. I don't know what anybody else calls this, but I kind of call it a maypole. That's what it reminds me of. Like you're the pole and your arms are the ribbons. Don't know if that's right or not. And as we gently just allow your arms to soften, slow down. Then come to the top of your mat. We're going to do some sun salutations. Now, if you don't like the option that I'm doing, please do feel free to do your own more vinyasa traditional style sun salutations. But I always incorporate these into this kind of class. This is the one that I like. Okay, so we're going to raise our arms up, so back into chair on our heels. It's too much on your shoulders today. You can have your arms out on the front, depending on where your shoulders are compression wise. Breathe in, and we're going to breathe out, down to forward fold. Breathe in up into our flat back. And breathe out, hands to the floor. We're going to step back with our left foot into a lunge. Our left hand stays on the floor and our right hand reaches up to the sky in a lunging twist or a twisting lunge. Breathe in, breathe out, hands down to the floor. Step back into plank. Let's take a breath here. Remember, we can work on our strength at this time of the month. Now either lower down in chaturanga or knees to the floor, and then come into up dog or into cobra, whichever you're feeling today. Press down, back into downward dog. Let's just walk it out here for a moment. Remember, we've got those sensual belly dancing hips going on today, so just wiggle that tail. Then we're going to lift up the left leg. You can either take it out straight or keep it bent, depending on how you're feeling. Step it to the front of the mat in a lunge. You're keeping your right arm down, the left hand up to the sky in a twist. Really feel yourself open up. And down on the outside of your foot, we're going to bring the back foot to the front foot, front of the mat, back into a chair. Now, I always keep any kind of standing posture where feet are traditionally together. So Tadasana, chair, I always have space between my feet because my hips are over here, they're not in here. So I keep that space, keeps me more grounded, keeps me more stable, works more with my feminine anatomy. So something you might want to consider in your practice. Okay, now on the other side, down into that chair. Stick our hands into prayer pose this time into a chair. Press together and our palms, shoulders back, elbows up. Let's make it more active. Breathe. Come on up and down to forward fold. Up into our half back, flat back. You know what I meant. Hands down, stepping back with the right this time. Get the right hand on the floor, left hand to the sky in a twist. Open up that heart. Hand down to the ground. Push back with that left foot to meet the right into your plank. Come down, chaturanga, and up dog, or knees down. Cobra. Take a breath. Hands press the floor into your up dog. Into your up dog, your down dog. Goodness me, up, down, up, down. Okay, you can walk it out and wiggle again if you want to. You can open up your hip if you like the feel of that today. We're going to take our right leg up now. Step that through to the front of the mat in your lunge. Left hand stays on the floor, right hand to the sky in a twist. Bring that shoulder back, reach on up. Hand down to the floor. We're going to step the back foot back to the front of the mat. Come up into our chair. Stand on up. Fantastic. So we're going to go into a little warrior flow now. So we're going to step back with our right foot. So our left foot is leading forward, okay? Just make sure, never be afraid to reposition yourself on a mat as well when you move, transition. Arms out, bend that front knee. Warrior one. Turn around, warrior two. This is also the time of the month where we can be super playful with our practice. So if you make a mistake, it's all cool. Just laugh, have fun, it's all good. Right, we're taking our forearm down onto our front leg, sweeping our arm around. There we go. Feel a stretch from the tip fingers all the way down to the mat. Coming back up into warrior two. Turn your feet to the front. We're going to go down in a forward bend. Wide-legged forward bend, down to the front. If you've got a block, you can always have a block to rest on if you want to, or just on the floor. Take it to where you want to go. Just bend our knees from side to side. Move that butt. Okay. You can do that little warrior flow on the other side. That is entirely possible. I may get this completely wrong. Let's turn to the other side of the mat. Okay, so should be, in theory, the other side. Okay, just position your feet and down to warrior one. Take a breath, fill yourself with that energy. Keep that soft smile on your face. Turn into warrior two. Forearm on front knee, front thigh. Swing round. The traditional way is to go backwards, but if you have compression in your shoulder, you might want to go forwards. That's what I do. And my shoulders get snagged if I go that way, so I can make more space. I go that way. It's the little things that we need to do in our practice just to make it better for our own bodies. That's what this is all about. Okay. Back up into warrior two. Okay. Bring yourself up. Hands in. Step forwards. Right, so we're now going to go into tree. So you can do it from where you're stood. I'm just going to turn round. No, I'm not. I'm going to stay this way because you'll see why. So we're going to leave our right foot firmly planted on the ground. Bring our left foot up into tree. I'll turn around for a second, then I'll turn back around. Okay, put your tree wherever's good for you. If you can, and if you're feeling sturdy, if you're feeling good, raise those arms up to the sky. Feel yourself growing. You know, you're full of life. You're rooted down through the ground. You're part of the earth, but you're full of life reaching up. Spread those fingers. Just feel part of this infinitely beautiful world. You're full of abundance. You're full of life. It's fantastic. Okay, you stay there. I'm just going to turn around slightly because what we want to do, if you're feeling good and stable, bring your arms down, capture your tree foot, so you're still on the same standing leg. And if you're feeling good, remember we're feeling playful, so it's okay to try things. And we're going to go forward into dancer. Let's go tree to dancer. Kick back, stretch out wherever feels good for you. You may find it helpful to put a little bend in the standing leg. And then, once you've had enough, bring that leg back down. We're just going to do that on the other side, okay? But depending on where you are, you might want to turn around to give yourself the room. So we're going to bring root down through that left foot. Bring the right up. It's just stable, just gazing on something that's not moving. Bring those arms out, spread them wide. Roll those shoulders back. Kind of feels like you're making space in your armpits almost, that you're really stretching out. You just take up the space in the world that you deserve to take up. beautiful, feminine, divine energy deserves to take up space in this world. Take up that space. One more breath if you've got it. And then gently, if you can, okay, we're going to do that. Grab that foot, come into your dancer. Ooh. On that side, open up. Great. Fantastic, everyone. And then when you're ready, bring that leg down. Reach your arms to the sky. Forward fold. Breathe in up into flat back. Breathe out, hands to floor. Step back left, step back right. Knees down, just come down into child's pose for a moment. I like to get in a wide leg child's pose, really nestle down in between. Feel that connection with the earth. Spread those arms out, spread those fingers out, really nestle down to the earth. Feel yourself become part of nature. Take a few breaths here. Really nice deep breaths. Feel those ribs expanding out. Couple more breaths. And gently bring yourself back up to kneeling. Now we're going to do a short little pranayama, whilst kneeling or seated, however's good for you. If you have a bolster, you might want to do kind of hero's pose over a bolster. I find that quite comfortable. So I'm going to have meditation, relaxation seated afterwards. So rather than lie down, okay? So a really nice balancing breath, as we know, is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Some people find that a little difficult to get their head around. So it's really beneficial, but some people might find it a little more stressful to do because, you know, they're focusing on what they're supposed to be doing as opposed to just relaxing into the wonderful benefits of the pranayama. A nice breath that I like to do instead of that is Chandra Vadana, so moon piercing breath. It's a similar kind of thing, but what we're doing is focusing on taking the breath in on our left side and out on the right. So we're doing that to stimulate our nadis, our energetic pathways. So our left is Ida, our feminine pathway. So we're taking in and nourishing, okay, up into the feminine side, and then we're expelling out through Pingala, our masculine side. So it's a little easier to do if you're practicing with somebody who's not well versed in other types of pranayama. You can hold your fingers as you would with Nadi Shodhana, or you can just full finger and thumb. That's cool. So all we're going to do is just close your right nostril. Just take your in-breath through your left. Close your left, open your right, out through your right. Close your right, open your left, in through the left. Close. Ooh. Hi everyone, sorry, I'm not sure what happened there, but hopefully you're all still there and just doing your lovely pranayama. So breathing in through the left nostril and breathing out through the right nostril. In through the left, out through the right. So there's no alternating the breath. We're just always in through the left, out through the right. So I'll just be quiet for a moment, let you focus on that for a couple of minutes. Just take the breath in your own time. Not retaining the breath. Just breathing in a regular pattern. In through either the left nostril. Out through Pingala, the right nostril. In through our left. Out through our right. You're still breathing in this way. Let's just take 3 more breaths like this. And then allow your breath just to let your hands drop down either onto your womb space, just into your lap. Allow your breathing just to come back to its regular pattern. And just take a moment to get yourself settled into a comfortable seated position where we can just take a few minutes to have a relaxing, energizing meditation. If you find that you will be a little bit uncomfortable, sat upright, please feel free to sit against the wall or in a chair. Once you're comfortable, and start by imagining a beam of light entering the top of your head. Imagine this light is going directly down through our main energetic channel, winding round that Ida and Pingala, spiraling motion all the way down our body, settling onto our first chakra, our root chakra. So just imagine how this beam of light is now turned red, enveloping your first chakra. Breathe with your attention placed on the area where this first chakra is located. And imagine that the air, when inhaling and exhaling, is red. Visualize how your root chakra releases any stagnant energy. How it clears away anything we don't need anymore. Slowly move that bright beam of light, the energy that you feel, up to your second chakra, just below the navel. Cover this chakra with an orange light. Feel the energy pulsating and radiating here. Feel the energy in that chakra being unlocked. Feel that energy spin. And feel the beam of light, the energy moving up to our third chakra. Focus on the color yellow. Allow the intensity of that color to grow until you feel its vibrations in every part of your body. Imagine that you're breathing this color yellow. Feel yourself with this yellow color. And feel inside you the clarity and awareness that makes you feel strong and confident. Feel that whole energy surrounding you. Allow this light, this energy to move on up to our fourth chakra. Breathe into this pure light, this emerald green light that enters you, settles down, and then expands into your heart. Try to expand this light from your heart and into all being. Come that light and feel that energetic light spreading beyond you. You can focus now on the energy moving up to your fifth chakra. Think about the blue color of the sky and the sea. Understand that same expanse of the sky and the sea is inside of you. You are infinite. Feel that infinite light spreading out from your throat, bringing the energy of truth and tranquility. See it in your mind's eye. Feel it in your body. There's energy in that light moving on up to our sixth chakra, up to our third eye. Work on the vibrations in a calming but powerful indigo color. Feel this chakra spinning with energy on wisdom and knowledge and the ability to see further than what is right in front of us. And bring that energy, that light up to your crown, the seventh chakra. Make that white energy spiral around the chakra and visualize how the light clears, unlocks this powerhouse, this power center to you. Allow your entire body, your entire channel of energy to envelop you in this energetic magic. Now just let your breath proceed in its natural rhythm. Allow yourself to feel relaxed but energized. The energy that you feel now is not something that you need to look for. It's something that's already within you. You just need to release it, to let it go. Allow your energy to flow and take care of your body and soul. Breathe in and out gently as you begin to perceive that you are a natural state of bliss. Whatever's happening with you right now, know that you've got this. Everything you need is already within you. All the power you need to get you through, all the love you need. You really have got this. And feel all that energy in the body with all your chakras unlocked and flowing freely. Enjoy that pleasure. Enjoy the pleasure of feeling that energy, feeling that sensual energy, that feminine energy flowing through you. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And one more. Just gently rub your hands together. Just place them over your heart. Bring a soft smile to your face. And just give yourself some love. You are the most beautiful, wonderful, sensual being. Allow yourself to touch your own heart and understand this. And we're going to go and take this energy and this love with us out into the world today. Feel ourselves fully supported, fully loved. And just know that you're awesome. Close your eyes, gently open. Just keep that little smile on your face. And thank you, everybody, for coming and joining me today. I hope you have the most amazing, awesome, wonderful day.